One of the positive things that we have achieved is to actually get a law passed. In my country, we haven't had a law on HIV for many years, but in 2006, a law on HIV was passed. And that law was problematic because what it was seeking, some of the provisions in that law were saying that people who transmit HIV to others should be prosecuted and put in jail if it is proven that they actually transmitted HIV to others. When you look at the implications of it, is that usually women know their status first of HIV, because in my context, usually it's women who go to the hospital more. And when they know their status and they go home and communicate that to the husband, they'll be accused of having been the ones who actually brought HIV into the family, even when the husband has not tested to know whether he is HIV positive. And what the implication of this law that was saying that if you transmit HIV to another person, you could be prosecuted, would have serious implications on women. Number one, because women know their status first, they would actually be the ones to be prosecuted more. Number two, mothers could transmit HIV to their unborn children and get prosecuted for it. Some of the health facilities are far away from people. Some people can't even afford the bus fare to go to the next visit. So they just don't go. And therefore, they could transmit HIV, not because they wanted to, but because the circumstances they are in forced them not to actually access treatment. Or they could go back home and tell their husband they're HIV positive, they've tested it, and they are beaten and they are thrown out and their lives change all over again. So your priority right now is not going back to the doctor to get your Nevirapine. Your priority is finding a place to stay. So because of all these circumstances, even when women don't intend and when women mean very well for their unborn children, they may miss out on access to the treatment that would prevent them from transmitting HIV to their children. And then this law says, well, you could be prosecuted for that. So one of the good things that has happened is that because of the advocacy work we have supported with civil society, we did convenings with civil society. We supported one of the groups of young lawyers to move to court to sort of challenge those provisions. The law has now passed, but those provisions have been removed. So I think that's one of the successes we have had.
For further information on human rights, HIV/AIDS, and to endorse now more than ever the joint statement, visit www.hivhumanrightsnow.org.